Famous Broadway.
Hey. Hey, hey, hey.
I like it. 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 I like it.
Yeah.
Famous Broadway.
Famous Broadway. Famous Broadway. Famous Broadway. Yeah. Yes. 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 Let me stop this because this has a habit of playing what it wants to play. What's going on, people? Hey, 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 hey. This is your girl, Libra Butterfly, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you darn like. Happy birthday and happy anniversary to anybody who is celebrating everything this month. This month, I think we still have the Leos, and we go into Virgos. We have anniversaries and all that type of good stuff. What's up, real mamas? What's up, Baba Mimi, my sissies? Thank y'all. The support is wonderful. Thank you. So, I just want to say hey to Lottie Dottie and everybody, okay? I love that beat. I mean, it's a real song, but I just like the beat. It's a skating song for me. I love that beat. So I'll never listen to the words. I just put it on karaoke and listen to the beat. Yeah. I'm one of them. When I found that out, I was like, how do you just listen to the music without some of the words on some of these songs? If you go to karaoke, it just plays the music, so you ain't got to listen to the words. How about that? Yeah, moving on. So, y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, today is Tuesday. For most people, it's Taco Tuesday. Not for me. It was Salad Tuesday. This morning, y'all, I woke up in pain. I mean, my lower back and my legs was like, what you want us to do? Because right now, we just feel like beating you up. That's all we want to do. We ain't trying to move. We don't care what you're trying to do. We just going to lock you up real quick and let you lay here. I was like, oh, my goodness. So I'm like, oh Lord. And I had promised my baby girl that I would take them somewhere. And she kept texting me just saying good morning like she normally does. I said, yeah, I'm still in the bed. Mama's in pain. She's like, what did you do? I said, I don't know unless it was me vacuuming yesterday. But why is it hurting today? I have no clue. Y'all, who? I was like, just let me get up, God. If you let me get out of this bed, I know what I'm going to get. Shh. The Lord let me up out of this bed. I came straight in here for that stingy nettle, honey. Took me 2 stingy nettles, some water, and turned around and took me one more of one of my other supplements. I'm going to say within 5 minutes, oh, girl was in no pain and was ready to move. I'm like, oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, I'm like, okay, so let's get into it. One I wanted to cover real quick. Remember, I told y'all to keep watching about the government that something was going to go down, and also I told you about the orange man that I see something happening to him, and I also see him laying in the bed like a hospital bed or whatever. Now that part hasn't happened yet, but do y'all see that FBI kicked open the door? Went in looking for some stuff. And it's gonna get deep. It's gonna get deep because everybody associated with him when he was running things have been detained. Okay, they got the attorney. They got he was the Speaker of the House for a minute. They got him. I think a couple more people. It's gonna go down like good gas gone up. Those morning texts are beautiful when they come from someone loved. Yes, they are. Yes. Broken them doors down. Right, honey? They sure did. And I'm like, okay, I just remember I told people, I hope y'all ready for what you hear. Because there was a whole lot of backdoor shadiness going on, and it was mostly against us. It was mostly against us. Okay. So um it was some trade secrets given. Remember, he was best friends with the Russia people's leader. He was talking on an unsecured phone, like in different public places. People was hearing him talk loud on his regular cell phone instead of the presidential phone. I mean, he, like, whatever order was, he went against it. Like, if they told him he had to wear black shoes, he wore red. That's how, like, out of the box he was. Yes, it is, Mimi. You right about that. So, I'm just like, whoa, whoa. So yeah, it's gonna go down like good gas gone up. I promise you, y'all. Yeah, I ain't seen none yet. Speaking of gas, I know right now, and like I said earlier, I knew gas prices would rise. But let me tell you something. The first of the year, or towards the first of the year, you're gonna start seeing gas prices come down extremely. Like they should be coming down now in your area. Unfortunately, if you live in a predominantly black neighborhood, you can forget it. You better drive outside your neighborhood to go get some gas. It's gonna come down, but baby, like if it's $4.50 in your neighborhood, somewhere else it's probably $4. Uh, yeah. See what I'm saying? Let me see. Tree. I can't stand when people cut into my stuff. Let me get X. Okay. So anyway, yeah, honey. And so it will come down. Don't worry. Also, that's going to be a good time to ours is 385. Okay, and at the gas station I go to is 330 now. 330, 323, 1 2 like that. Because I try to keep the same gas in my car. I go same gas station, so my car is used to the same gas. If I have to switch, I go somewhere that is a up premium like BP, something like that. I don't know if y'all got BPs for y'all. But yeah, other than that, I stay exact. I don't put all that foreign gas in my car because some of that stuff is water, y'all. Some of that stuff is mixed with water, and then your car start putting, and it seems like you just put gas in your car, but you running out of gas, you got to fill up again. That's because it's not really gas that they're mixing in there. They're trying to charge you more for less, if it makes sense. So also make sure that you before winter hits, and I'm gonna say if you can by October, get you a tune-up. Make sure all your liquids is topped off on your car. Check the pressure in your tires, things like this, so you won't get caught with your drawers down. Um, Go ahead and get your winter stuff now, because right now they're still charging you for summer stuff, and you can get winter stuff kind of cheap. So if you need new boots, go ahead and order you some boots, uh, gloves, mittens, whatever it is that you go ahead and get that ordered so it can be in your house. And then that way, when everybody realize, oh shoot, it's going to be winter soon, let me order my stuff. You won't pay that extra that they're going to put on there. Okay. So, yeah, that's just an FYI. Let me see, BP. Yeah. Yeah. So just wanted to let you. Okay, so from the ridiculous to the sublime to the ridiculous. This is what brought me on. A friend of mine's, me and her sister's best friends. So, but me and her were friends too. But I know her because me and her sister's best friends. And she got on Facebook and she told about what happened to her. So let me tell y'all what happened. She went to a McDonald's here in Kentucky and she ordered a fry and I think she said a Sunday and gave them her Cash App card. Okay. They ran her charges and everything. She didn't think nothing about it, took off. Well, as she got home, she started getting an alert that there was three transactions altogether. The first one was the fries and Sunday, right? The second one and the third one was two charges totaling $350 each. $350 each. So they killed her money on her Cash App card. Killed it, took all her money. Somebody at McDonald's did two separate transactions for $350 each. Yes, Mimi. And she called back up her and then went back up her, and all this and stuff. And she was like, y'all keep on. I see why people come in here shooting first, asking questions later. She said, y'all playing with people's livelihood. She said, I'm telling y'all, this ain't the season nor the day to do this. She said, for real. And so they said they would investigate it and, all this and stuff. So that made me very much aware of Cash App. I really don't like Cash App. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been trying to, anybody who sends me money or anybody who buys a book or whatever, I've been kind of pushing them more towards my Zelle, instead of Cash App. Cash App is screwed. And then you can't verbally talk to nobody. You have to go through their little stuff. And I mean, they make too much money to not to have a phone number where you can literally pick up and call and talk to somebody. So that's another reason why, I don't really like dealing with Cash App. So I'm moving away from that. I feel like Cash App was good for what it was, but when you can do better, you need to do better because I plays not about my finances. I plays not about my finances. So, especially in this day and time when things are so uncertain, and so yeah. So watch. I always see me and my late husband. We used to. He used to. Yeah, I used to pull my hair out because he would go somewhere. First of all, he did two things I couldn't stand the whole time we was married, and this is for years. He would go somewhere like a fast food restaurant or something, get something, come all the way home, unpack his bag, and it won't even be everything that we ordered, or to be different, or something to be missing. And he'll go, damn. And he'll put the stuff back in there, have to go all the way back. Now, no matter how many times I say, babe, aren't you tired of having to go back? Won't you check your stuff while you're there? Because, baby, that's what they do. They're supposed to make sure the stuff is right. And when I request, that's stupid. They human. And then some of them just don't care. They're going to give you what they want you to have. It's your responsibility to make sure that they gave you the right crap. I mean, we had this conversation. Y'all think I'm playing? We had this conversation the whole time we was married. Whole time we was married. And if I'm honest, it started before we was married. So then, what else? If he goes to the store, a gas station, I say, where the receipt? Oh, shoot, I threw it away. Why did you throw the receipt away? Because I didn't think we was going to need it. But now you see that we do. I know. Dang. Shh. And you think it changed? No. Mm-mm. He still will get rid of the receipt. I'd be like, babe, what the receipt at? Dang on it, I did it again. Y'all, I just got to a point, I stopped asking. I just started saying, you got rid of the receipt? And he'll look at me, yeah, but I don't know why they don't stick with me. I'm like, because you're a man. You're a man. That's why. So I said, but I'm over how much we spend, how much we don't, what we got to work with and everything. I need those receipts to add up. I said, what if somebody charges over what you spent and we don't know where the money is? So every now and then he would remember, I got to give my wife his receipt. Other than that, he would go on memory. Oh, I think it was $39.40 something. And I just shakes my head. You gotta love the man, I promise you. So yeah, I'm just saying. Oh Jesus, let me see. I only put money. Yeah, because I remember you went through something like that too with Cash Out, Real Mamas. Let's see, I'll put money on there when I'm paying for it online. Okay. Yeah, because they got too many scams. Like I said, too many scams not to have somebody working the phones. You got to go through that little thing and wait for somebody to respond and all this. No, to me, to me, Cash Out period is a scam. The more I sit back and think about that, Cash Out is a scam. You can't switch your stuff over to a new phone, and then if you do, it don't work properly. And so then you got two separate phones with two separate Cash App things. It's just crazy, and so I'm like, nah, player, we're going to do something else. We're going to do something else. We ain't working with that. So yeah, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. If that's the only thing you got, then I feel you. You got to do what you got to do, Yeah. And then, it just takes me back when this man wanted to hire me to be his manager for McDonald's. I started laughing. Cause see, I went the right way. When I was a manager for McDonald's, I went the right way. I was trained the right way. I was trained on temperatures and everything. I mean, the right way. Nowadays, when they move these people into these management positions, they'll make sure they know, the standard temperature for water that kills germs and how long a fry's supposed to be up there, how long coffee's supposed to be up there. When the truck orders come in, how to read your invoice. They don't know none of that. They stuck on stupid and a quarter past dumb. They don't know none of that. And so when I go somewhere, and I know how it's supposed to be ran, and I see the very, very, very opposite of that. I would have fired somebody over. I remember one time I called the corporation, and they said, "Would you like us to have the owner to call you?" I said, "Yeah." And so the lady called me. She wasn't the owner, but she was the store manager. Like she was the general manager, and she was like, "Well, blah blah blah." But she got to talking to me. And then I had to pull her to the curb. I said, "Sweetie, let me tell you something. Everything you just told me is a bunch of bull." And she said, "Excuse me?" I said, "Everything you told me is a bunch of bull." I said, "Does my name not ring a bell?" I said, "But let me tell you who I am." I said, "It was my job to go up under Bill. I was Bill's right-hand person. And we would travel Kentucky and get the stores in order." I said, "So I know you lying. You should have heard her trying to backpedal and ussy pump. Honey, who?" I said, "See, that's the problem. If y'all managers don't care, the people who works up under y'all won't care." I said, "It just happened to be your day today that you got the person who put the orders in." And I mean, she's like, "Well, it's hard to get people who..." No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not hard to get people that want to work. No, it's not. Y'all just don't want to train people. I'm like, but anyway, ain't my battle no more. But I want my stuff correct. That girl gave me all my stuff free and then put an extra thing on there for me to come anytime I wanted to within that month to get some more food free. I'm like, as long as it's done correctly. She told me her day she was going to be there. She said she'll fix it herself. Okay. See, you never know who you're gonna run into, and you never know what they walk is like. I don't look like I was the second person in charge to correct any stores. I don't look like it. I look like, yeah, she look like give her a sundae and a cup of coffee, and she on her way. But there's another side of me too. I don't never show my whole hand, and I never show everybody what I've done in my life. So, keep looking down on me like I ain't nothing. I might have signed your paycheck. Get that in. Anyway, let me see. See, Wendy starting their general and district managers at 60, 70K. Laugh out loud. People should knock the hustle. Okay. Too much unprofessionalism in the workplace. Right, Mimi. I'm glad you yeah, I can't that's something that is just in me. When I know how something is supposed to be done and you trying to blow smoke up my butt like I don't, and maybe some people don't and I get it, but I'm sitting here, I was wanting her to be honest, say, you know what, I trained them how to do that. I don't know why they're not doing it because they know they're supposed to do blue, 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 blue. I am so sorry. I will make this right. But she come talking about some other stuff, trying to make me think that's protocol. And girl, my whole face told everything. I don't know why she didn't stop and look in my face because I'm sitting here looking at her like, what? Like, it don't even make sense. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing. See, I'm petty. I'm very petty because I'm going to tell you why. I'm a germaphobe. Okay. Now, when you work up under me like that, first thing I say is do not put the condiments on top of people's food. That's what them small bags are for. Put them condiments separate and then put the bag in there. I don't want a ketchup y'all done dropped on the floor and stepped on, and then I need ketchup and y'all picking up ketchup because somebody done picked up and threw it back up there, and you throwing it on my food, and I go to dig in and need a fry, and then I got to fry out hair, grease, and everything else on my fry, and I wonder why I'm sick. And see, a lot of people don't pay no attention to that. They go get their order. People drop salt and ketchup and hot mustard and everything else on top of their food, and they fine. They drive off. Not me. No, put my stuff separate. And I when I get to the window, on the side, please put such. And, oh yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Now let me look in that bag and it's in that bag. I give you the whole bag back. Here you go. And I want my money. Wasn't that right? I said separate. Right. So I'm just saying, check, don't keep overlooking stuff, y'all. And unfreaking fortunately, some of these young kids, they have never had jobs before. Some of these old people, believe it or not old like 50, 60, 70, but like between, let's just say 30 and 40 something. Some of them are welfare to work. They was on welfare and they ran out of their 60 months. So they had to go to work and they just went in and they pissed because now they got to work for their check, you know. So they don't care nothing about, I just was outside smoking a cigarette and now I'm going to come in and fix your food. And no, I didn't wash my hands. They don't care nothing about that. So, you got to care. Grandmama's checks. Oh, so yeah, you got to care. Okay. Moving on, because I don't want to be dead horse to water. Like I said, we ain't gonna be on here long. Shout out to my new subby. I didn't see the name, but the number popped up, and I know I didn't have that many, so now I got another one. So shout out to my new subby. Thank you so much for subbing to the Butterfly Queendom. You are important, and we are celebrating this week Miss Unbothered Mimi. She is the celebrity of the Butterfly Queendom, and we want you all to give her good vibes and speak to her when y'all see her in these streets, and everything, because she is a queen. Therefore, she needs to be treated as a queen. Okay? So we just want her to know we appreciate her and we just love her to life. And yes, she is the celebrity of the week. Yay! So, so I enjoy doing that. I wish as time goes on, that's why I'm trying to keep track of who all is becoming the Butterfly of the Week, because I'm going to be doing something, tangible things. I'm a giver, y'all. I love to give. So, I love to give people and I love to give. And don't get me wrong, I love to receive too. But more to the point, I do love to give. So, yes. So, I'm excited about that. Okay, so let's get grimy real quick. Let's get grimy. It comes a time. I sound like my grandmother. I just heard it. I sound just like my grandmother. Okay. It comes a time where you just got to say bye. Okay. Some people, it's not worth the spit you swallow. I'm serious. It's just, it's always one thing after another. Always one thing after another. It's like, and I don't want to care no more. I don't want to care. And I know that sounds selfish, y'all, but when you have cared for so long, you know, and you realize that people be trying to pull, and I got this from a content creator named Kimmy. When people be trying to pull junkie stunts, it gets old. It really gets old, especially when you a genuine person. What you see is what you get. And with me, what you see is what you get. I don't put on the earth for nobody. What you see is what you get. And I'm drawn to people that's somewhat like me. What you see is what you get. And but I'm just, y'all, it's a whole lot of people that I have ex-nay, meaning cut. And some people I cut and I pick them back up and I cut them and I pick them back up, because part of me still got their heart to where I'm going to give one more chance, one more chance. And they know it. And it's like, I should give me another chance. And they could care less about my feelings, my business, my anything. So, today I was driving and it just dawned on me, girl, if you don't get to being who you are and say, mother scoot, bumped you and keep moving and never look back. And I feel that down in my spirit all the way. All the way. I don't have 2 bucks to give no more. I don't. I just really don't. Because some people are so toxic. And that's why I put that thing on my thing. Some people are so toxic that they like this back and forth. It's cute to them. In some ways, it's a relationship. Back and forth, back and forth. Dysfunctional, but they don't care because it's a relationship. Back and forth, back and forth. One minute they like this, next minute they run. And then when you get to a point like I'm saying, I'm tired of dealing with people and then they come back. No, we ain't playing those games. I'm too old to play games like that. No. And this is my business. This is one of my businesses. It's more like a ministry, but even my ministry is my business. Hello, I have to pay taxes on it. So it's my business, and I don't expect it to be number one in nobody's life. But if you sign up to do something, be found doing it. Be found doing it. If you can't do it, then that's when you have a conversation with the boss and say, you know what, I have situations going on. So, there may be some times I'm not there, but I will respect your business enough. I respect you enough to let you know ahead of time. How about that? Not when you log in, but ahead of time so that you can make other arrangements. See how respectful that is? That's respect. And that way the boss can be like, I thank you for that. Okay. Okay. I appreciate that. And I hope it works out for you. But thank you for telling me that. Because it's really not professional to have a business where you have people that's supposed to carry your vision with you. Not that they care about your vision, but you signed up to be my support. So you got to carry my vision with me, but you ain't never around to carry the vision. See how that works? I don't understand that. Now, if you got other things going on, I get it. So that means we're gonna make you what is called a temporary. So that way, whether you do or don't, we appreciate you. I'm just, but all of that, no, man, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Let me see. Your name is Coco, not Biggie and Faith Evans. No more chance. No, ma'am. Amen. Amen, sis. I'm serious. It's like, how much more do I have to do? What do you want? What do you want from me? I feel Tyrese. What do you want from me? I accommodate people. That's never enough. I say, well, okay, what's the best way to do it? They have no idea. Then they get smart, and I hate this. It's your business. You do what you feel like you have to do. I don't need you to tell me that. Don't you think I'm smart enough to know it's my business and I'm going to do what I have to do? So I don't need you to let me know that that's okay. Huh? That's what I'm saying. You can't expect people that don't care about their own life or their own business to care about yours. You just, and I'm not mad. I'm just telling the truth. You can't, I can't ask you to commit to me when you don't commit to nobody. You don't even commit to your own self. And then every time you turn around, it's always something wrong. Always something wrong. It's never something right. Out of 31 days, at least 29 is wrong. That is a miserable existence. It's like, no, I just don't want to be a part of that. I don't. I'm better than that. And I feel like I've given too much understanding. I'm a very understanding person. When it comes to business, I like my I's dotted and my T's crossed. And you can't blame me for that because every good business person has standards. Every good business person has standards. So for me to expect loyalty, for me to expect, and you would think that I'm asking something, but for some people who never keep their word about anything, who don't know business, who don't have a heart to care about nothing and who are toxic, they don't understand. Everything is combative. Everything is, well, I don't know why you're upset. Well, I don't know why. Are you serious? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Just do that ugly cry, Therese. So, I have no hard feelings towards anybody. I just got to do what's best for me. And that's where I'm on right now. I'm doing what's best for me. That's it. And if that makes you my enemy, baby, let me make it clear. Let me do this. May the Lord watch between you and me while we absent, I'm sorry, one from another. Amen. So now you got the benediction. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. And yeah, I just can't. And plus, I hate to be lied to, and people keep forgetting I am prophetic. People forget that. They be saying stuff to me like I'm boo boo the fool. My gift that the Lord gives me is never off and on. It's never like today she's off. So no, no. And I know for a fact that some people pull out of their obligations when they get a piece of cuckoo. When they get a piece of cuckoo, that occupies their time. When the cuckoo is gone, then they come back. But you got a post that you're supposed to be on. Does it make sense? Just keep it funky. So you know what? My girl came over here this weekend, and I'm gonna lay up with her for the next 2 days. So if you have a live, I ain't gonna be able to be there. I can't get mad at that. I'm like, oh, okay, well, enjoy yourself. Get her good. Get her good. That's it, and keep it moving. But the thing of it is, people have lied so much that now they're trying to protect their lie because they don't want the truth to come out. But you can't lie to me. You can try. Hey, King. I'm not prophet. I just realized a lie when I see one. But Mimi, you got discernment. That's almost equal to that. You got discernment, boo. So I'm just saying, stop. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it funky. I ain't paying nobody for this position. I don't forget. And when my ship come in, I am gonna make it sweet for people. But I mean, I just can't stand a liar. I feel like I'm so open and I'm an open book. You can tell me the truth. I ain't gonna break down and shoot myself and all this and stuff. Just tell me the truth. Because I don't have no dog in the fight. Only thing we doing is business. 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 That's it. But I realize people lie to themselves. So if you keep lying to you, I know you're going to lie to me. See what I'm saying? See how toxic that is? That's why no ma'am, no ham, no sandwich. I have made up my mind. I'm not dealing with people like that at all, period, point blank. Nada. Nuggle. So I'm just saying, I don't have to. I don't have to. at all. And once I said today I was releasing some stuff and some people, baby, my whole never minds just like it just was lighting up like, oh, dang, I don't feel that pain in my neck no more. What? Because it's stressful dealing with adults who think like kids. That's stressful as heck. There's nothing worse than dealing with somebody 55, 60 years old and above, and their mentality is 20, 22. And you like, are you serious? You really didn't just say that. And they think it's funny. It stuff don't be fun, stuff be sad. It's sad. And then this is what else it goes through. People, because I'm an open book, right? I've been on here and I told everybody my life. And plus, I got it all in my books. So if you just don't hear it on here, order my books from Amazon. Anywho, shameless plug. So my thing is, people like to say, I think you should really continue with your counseling that you're doing. When you ain't even sat in the first chair for no counseling, but you gonna crucify me and you ain't been counseling yourself? You ain't even been to a preacher, but you got something to say about me. Okay, got you. I got you, boo boo kitty. Gotcha. Let me see what y'all saying. See, folks can't dress up the truth, but folks try too hard to make your lie look too sexy. What you said, King. Now you spoke a word right there. No lie, she taking this commentary. Me. Why they play with me? They should know I'm gonna come out all guns blazing. I don't know what. I think sometimes people just want me to just aim and shoot. I just think that's what people want. I'm really a nice person. I really am. Until you try to uck with me. You try to uck with me, you get that other side. I am a Libra. We got two scales. Come on now. One side is peaceful, the other one will tear your life out. So I'm like, and I just sit back and see how far people gonna take me. I just sit back and watch. Like, oh, okay. You're lying about that now. Okay. I don't even say it. I say it to myself. I heard some go, you lying about that now. Next week it'll be another lie. The next week it'll be another lie. I'm gonna see how far these lies gonna go. See, don't tell me you for me and when I need you, you know where to be found. You only for me when it's convenient for you to be for me. Oh, I'm gonna be there for you, but not the hours of this, and this. And then if I had to have to do this, and this, I would respect you if you said that. But don't tell me you're gonna be there for me. And then here I'm out here stranded at the drive-in. Look, come on, Grease. Stranded at the drive-in, and I call you for a ride. You don't even answer your phone, and I know you got call ID. In a surefire sign that people know that people really screwed up. Any other time, if you text somebody and they see your text and they answer you right off the text, okay? Or as soon as they see it, they're like, oh, I didn't even see your text. You texted me about 3 hours ago. My bad. I was blah, blah, blah. That's different. But when you text somebody and they don't respond at all, and then all of a sudden they text you and you sit back and it's maybe a whole 12 hours later and they don't even reference the text you sent, yeah, you sent that text and delete it because you was in front of somebody and you couldn't have that text out because then you would have to explain who is that texting you. Oh, come on in the house. Come on in the house. And before you have to explain it, you rather dismiss it. So now you don't forget about the text. So now you're trying to text me. Are you trying to text somebody else like you ain't never received one? Y'all, you can't. Hey. Let me see. I don't know what happened, but if they knew what, and no, they would have not. Okay. You got the patience of Job. Girl, Jesus. What she said? They test the lion. I know that's right. It's that for me, Doc. Preach, folks. They beg all the time, but as soon as you ask for anything, there's mission impossible. What you said, King. Don't start. Amen. Don't start. So y'all cover your energy, cover your heart, cover your mind, cover your energy, because there are some professional liars, professional alibiers, and professional manipulators out here, and that's all they live to do because that's all they know. Everybody they around are manipulators. And users, everybody they deal with are manipulators and users, and they themselves is manipulating the user. So you can't come to them straight up because you know why? They'll never receive it. They'll never receive it at all. So yeah, it's time out for that. I'm like Jesus. After so many times, even grace ain't given to you no more. After so many times, he don't even give you grace no more. After so many times, he'll tell people to stop praying for you. So yeah, I ain't Jesus. So now I ain't Jesus in the natural, but hey, my mentality is like, yeah, hey, after a while, it's a wrap. I don't care what you do or say. Because even in my when I'm hurt or whatever, if I'm not like this morning, I wasn't feeling good. My sissies, I told them, y'all, good morning, I'm in pain, blah blah blah. Honey, they responded with prayer and a scripture, and everything. And but I didn't wallow in that. And I mean, I was in pain. My stuff locked up on me this morning, you know, but I didn't stay in it. Like I told the Lord, you get me up out of this bed, I'm gonna make it happen. And what happened? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Let me see. Is that for me? Did I read that? Yeah, I read that. Okay. Professional beggars and manipulators. You better say that. My ex had his PhD in lying. Girl, you crazy. Lord, he should have been a lawyer about me. Should at least get paid for what you said. Shoot. But anyway, y'all, just make sure that I know, right? King's tripping. Just make sure that the people that you around has something to offer you or is going somewhere where you're going. A lot of times, y'all, we want to reach back and help people, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna help you kicking and screaming. You kicking and screaming because I want to help you be better. I'm gonna leave you right where you are. Ain't nobody got no time to be trying to convince you why you need to be better. What's on the other side of the rainbow. You've been on this side. Ain't nothing over here. So come on, walk with me. Let's go on the other side, and you gonna reap some good stuff. And you kicking and screaming because you're so comfortable in nothing, in the guttermost. You don't even want to go to the uttermost. You're stuck in the guttermost and don't want to even try to go to the uttermost. But you got the ability to talk to somebody else about their life. What kind of foolishness? What? Anywho, but that's where I'm not. So hear me, hear me, hear ye. Libra butterfly, aka Coco, is making this clear. I got my I don't care up. Okay? I don't care. And I can hear people now, she don't care. I don't care. And this is not for everybody, but people know who they are. They don't wore my current out to where my current for them is on zero. Actually, it's negative zero. Shoot. I'm just reading your stuff. Yeah, I don't have time for that. I just don't. I ain't never seen people who I don't operate like that. Somebody trying to help me, I'm gonna try to take your hand and make it do what it do. I ain't never seen people who somebody try to genuinely help them and they kick the hand away because they want to stay where they are. You know, you trying to change your life, but you ain't sought no help to change your life. So how you trying to change your life? How you trying to become better? You ain't talked to a preacher, a teacher, a counselor, a magician, a psychic. You ain't talked. I mean, but you're becoming better, right? Right. And that lie and a $3 bill will get you where? But it ain't my problem no more. So it is what it is. It's like okay, stay stuck. I don't care. Cause you know what? Some women gonna always want a penis. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let's just get grimy. Some women don't care, and let me tell you what's gonna happen. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. I keep saying this. When you don't, receive genuine love, okay, genuine understanding, genuine kindness, There will be, and this is for men, and then I'm going to go to the women. There will be a woman that comes along that will be everything you think you want. And then you'll realize only thing she wanted from me was what I can give her. She wasn't in love with you. She didn't care if you was okay. She never asked you if you okay. She never checked on you. She never did anything except take. Take, 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 take. Take. Because when the person that came into your life that really loved you and understood you and was trying to be there for you, you didn't want that. You kicked it. So God is not going to keep on giving you rewards and beautiful blessings for you to reject. Because the spirit of rejection is really real. Now let's move to the females. A lot of times, men come in your life. A lot of times they come in as a friend. Okay? Now, a man know when he see you whether or not you marriage material or screw material. Let's just keep it real. And if he thinks that he can make a life with you, that's what he's going to do, even as a friend. Okay? But if he know that all you want is some trinkets and he can get that booty, that's how he going to treat you. So you have to make your election sure. Which way are we going with this thing? Which way are we going? I told y'all, I was engaged when I met my husband. And not the guy I was engaged with. I was engaged to him, went to a dance that my cousin asked me to go to, met my husband that night. He had told them, that's going to be my wife. That night, he already knew. And I was engaged to somebody else. And my conversation to my cousin was, I said, and this before I knew he said, I said, that's a good dude. Oh, he's a good dude. I said, he just need a better girl, but he's a good dude. Who knew that it was already lined up for us to be? He was with somebody and I was with somebody. And we both dumped our people and ended up with each other. So you can't tell me a man don't know who it is he wants. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. And then I hear women say, well, I've been with him for 20-some years and he ain't going nowhere. Are you sure? Because sometimes all you got is all these years. That's it. That's all you got is all these years. And all the years ain't been great. Shoot, half of them ain't been great. So are you sure he ain't gonna get frustrated and be like, you know what, I'd rather try myself somewhere else? Because I'm tired of not being loved. I'm tired of not being understood. Only time you smile is when I buy you something. I can't trust you not to screw my friends. Oh, come on, man. Anyway, let me read him. See, King, you stupid. Have a job like that. Example, why didn't you come? I was hiding in the woods. Wait on my page. Mimi said, now that's a fact. Stop being so quick to drop your drawers. Trust he's taking notes to see if you're your wife material. Facts. Facts. Facts, honey. So it just is what it is. And sometimes I can understand when, a lot of times when, sometimes you're so, okay, let me say this. You do know you can have more than one soulmate, right? That trips people out. They didn't know that. You actually do have more than one soulmate. You actually have two. Yeah. And a lot of times on the first go around, if you meet your soulmate, it's like a missing part of each other. You both are the opposite side of the same coin, and you feel it. However, sometimes it don't work out because one party is not ready. It may not ever be ready. So, what you do is have to be released from strongholds. Okay, I'm not gonna get into Bible study because that's what it's slipping into. So never mind. We're gonna table this conversation. We're gonna table it. Let's see. I mean, that's some real right. It don't. It does not. I've seen people date each other for like 30 years. Y'all think I'm playing? Date each other for 30 years, get married on the 31st year, get divorced before their year's up. I'm like, how y'all do it? How you be dating 30 straight years, get married and get a divorce, and y'all can't stand each other now? How does that work? I don't understand how that works. So it's like, okay, interesting. But I do have a set of cousins who dated each other for 40 years and got married. They still married to this day, but they literally dated each other for like 40, 41 years. And then they finally said, I do. I ain't got that much time to give nobody. Trust me. If we dating, here's the thing, y'all. If you really truly, within 21, it takes 21 days to develop a habit. Also, within 21 days, you can really see if you're compatible or not. It don't take 3, 4, 5, 9, 13 years. It just don't. People be lying to themselves. It don't take it long. Within 21 days, you know whether or not you can put up with this man's stinky feet, and he know whether or not he can put up with your mood swings. I mean, case in point. It don't take all that time. We take extra time because a lot of times we don't trust our judgment. And we waiting for a lightning bolt, and God be sending little bitty signals. Me either. Me either. The longest you gonna give me is a year and a half, and it better be a proposal behind that. Because if not, see you. And that's really pushing it. Because usually I say 6 months, but I'm more mature now. So hey. But yeah, after that, see you. Because I'm not gonna let you tie up my life. And ain't nothing behind this. Nothing but that's my boyfriend, y'all. No. You don't love me enough to give me your last name and do no, we ain't doing that. I ain't desperate. So you got a limited time. We both gonna figure out if this is what we want. If we not, ain't no harm, no foul. Bye. Keep it moving. Keep it gangster. So that's where I'm at with it. People be talking about we've been dating 4 years, and I guess we gonna get to the point where you guess. Well, what was the conversation about when y'all first met each other? Because to be honest, I told y'all, me and Mr. Slaughter, we talked about everything. We sit on them porches. Oh, baby, we got down. We talked about everything. Yeah, wasn't no hidden agenda. He didn't have to guess how I felt. No. This is look. Check us out. This was me. Check us out. I ain't got no years to waste like that with nobody. He's like me. I'm like, all right, we on the same road. Yeah. He said, I know what I want. That's okay. We're gonna see. So, not at all. My time nor my energy. And you dang sure ain't gonna waste my coochie. You getting all the benefits of being Mr. And you husband. You getting all them benefits jumping up and down in my guts, wearing my stuff out. But then don't want to commit to me? Oh no. Baby, you'll keep having lovely dreams. I'll send you a nude shot, I sure will. But you ain't touching this or dabbing in this until you got that ring on her. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. I felt like that before that song came out. Wearing my cookie out and all this and stuff, and flipping and dipping and riding and all this and stuff. And I'm cooking like a runaway slave and showing you everything I'm about and stuff. And you still don't want to commit to me. Oh, no. No, player. Not at all. I'm too old to play house, so you're not living with me until we say I do. If you got a house, as long as it's, real good, because I don't want no shack. Not moving from a palace to a shack. I'm sorry, can I do it? And so, as long as I'm moving there, but my name got to be on something, because you'll never get mad at me talking about in the middle of the wintertime, you got to get out of my house. And then the cops come and say, whose name's on the house? Man. Well, ma'am, you got to go. Oh, no, we ain't playing those games either, because you might come back and you might not have no house. You take that for what it's worth. I am that type. You ain't seen you better watch the burning bed. I am an expert when it comes to fire, and I'm an expert when it comes to knives, and I'm a semi-expert when it comes to guns. Play with me if you want to. Play with me if you want to. If my livelihood is at stake, so is yours. You try to put me out because you mad at me and think it's a game and we're going to play this game for the rest of our lives? Absolutely not. Because guess what? If I get out once, that's it. We ain't playing these crackhead games. Come on, you can come back home. I was it now. We ain't playing these crack. Nope. And depending on how I feel that day, what side my scale is on, you may not have a house to go back to your dang self. I'm just saying. I ain't saying I'm gonna do nothing, but stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. I'm just saying. So make your election sure. Make your election sure. I'm so serious. Don't play with me. I ain't that one. I'm not that one. Mm-mm. I love you. I love you to death. Take it for what it's worth. Oh Lord, I don't want to scare nobody. Lord have mercy. That's the extreme in me. Other than that, we could have arguments because I know every relationship have an argument, but you shouldn't argue every day. I know we're gonna have no problem. That's no problem. But don't be playing those crackhead games. I'm gonna call the cops and have them put you out. Your name ain't on nothing. Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'll sit right here till they get here. As soon as the cop come, whose name's on the house? Mine. Is her name on the house? Nope. Well, ma'am, you gotta go. Okay, no problem. I sure will. I get my purse and any special things that belong to me, like certificates, screwed clothes and stuff. I can rebuy those. Get my stuff, and when I walk, I'm gone. But guess what? I'm gonna have somewhere to go. Can you say the same? Huh? Okay. You betray my trust and take me for granted. What you say? Mimi say I value all of me. That's why. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Working on me or waiting on God to reveal my king. That's on period. Facts. Facts. I'm just saying, these people, I'm just saying. I tell people up front, and it's so funny, y'all. Let me say this and then we can knock her. I tell people up front exactly how I am. Like I was telling somebody, I was like, I don't like to be lied to. I don't care how hard the truth is. Tell me the truth. Let me digest it. I'd rather trust you that you tell me the hard truth than tell me an easy lie. You know, I'm very territorial. So don't ever put me in a position where I feel like my territory's been threatened because you won't like the outcome. And that's point blank period. And then I just said, like I said, don't play them crackhead games with me. Tell me I'm gonna call the cops and have you put out. Because if once I leave, I'm gone. But I have somewhere to go. You may not. You come home, somebody call you, be like, your house on fire. What? So yeah, so we ain't playing us. We're adults. We're gonna act like adults. We're gonna love like adults. We're gonna sex like adults. We're gonna enjoy each other like adults. But I ain't playing no kid game. Mm-mm. I ain't doing that. Me too. He's somewhere. I told God I'm not too good picking these dudes. Girl, okay, so let me say this and then we out for it because we have 59 minutes. So let me say this. My daughter Shay, she lives in St. Louis. Everybody Shay has introduced me to has been the butt of the burl, has been the worst thing ever. I mean, they're like they're sons of Satan, okay? Um, the first one she brought to meet me, I told him, I don't like you. You too cool. My family was like, whoa. And my daughter was like, Mama. He just looked at me like, bucked his ass, like, huh? My husband said, I forgot to tell you, my wife is very blunt. I apologize, but she meant what she said. So I didn't like him. He's too cool. Too cool. He was too cool. He was slimy. I turned out to be true, right about that. She was telling me about the one she ended up marrying after I warned her not to. I was right about that. Her baby daddy, he looked like a crackhead. I was right about that. So now she's got another one she introduced me to. She brought him all the way to Kentucky. And I looked at him and said, I don't see it. They was like, you know your mama's blunt. Mom, I don't see it, baby. But if you like it, I love it. I don't see it. I said, take your time. I don't see it. What I was right about that one. So I just told her yesterday, make me a promise. Yes, ma'am. Don't date nobody else. I'm serious because your judgment when it comes to men suck. Don't date nobody else. She is a business owner that's thriving really well, y'all. If she is not a millionaire in 2 years, I'd be surprised. I would be surprised. So she's a businesswoman and she is a nurse at a facility. And you mean to tell me, yeah, no, don't you date nobody else at all. You let God bring you somebody. Right now, you get to know who you are. Because I'm tired of these fly by nights. Ugh. So, yeah, my standard have been so high, I'm starting to question myself. it's, I don't mean to laugh, but that is so funny. Okay, Mimi, I don't know if you heard me. So let me answer your question. Okay, the Q. That's how I know, ain't she crazy, bro? Mom? Okay, the Q. I think what's giving me pause with him, because you asked me what was giving me pause where he's concerned. What's giving me pause is that I'm a homebody. I'm a homebody. I like being home. Like I don't mind going out to dinner, or going to the park, or going to a softball game, going bowling, stuff like that. But as far as the nightlife, as far as clubs and all that, that's not me. That hasn't been me in years. That doesn't excite me. Anything like that I would be excited about would be skating, because I love to skate. But other than that, that wouldn't be me. And uh, he's into going. Which the way he go, he works. Don't get me wrong, it ain't like he just out there or whatever. No, he works. He works like two jobs, you know. But his second job is like at a karaoke place where they sell nice food and all this and stuff. And I'm settled. I'm a homebody. So I just don't think the two will match. I think to me, I think he would think it's boring, but he said he wouldn't. He said if he thought, anyway, he said if he thought I was boring, he wouldn't have proposed to me at 8 years old, at 13 years old, at 16 years old. And now that I'm grown, he's still trying to marry me. I'm still trying to push him away. So, he's a friend. He's a friend, but I think that's it. I just think when it comes to that, we're too different. We're too different. Like I love being home. That's why I set my home up to where I have everything here. I'm comfortable here. Shoot, I'm in the lap of luxury. So I just ain't in that running stage. So I think that's it. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's it. I just wanted to give you your answer. So, mm-mm. And so, I wish him the best. I mean, I don't know what God has for me. I know whatever it is good. It's good. It's great because he'll never bring me nothing that's not my equal or above where they can teach me. But in the same token, I ain't desperate either. I'm just not at all. So that's it. Plus, I mean, we can talk. Like when me and him talk, it's never forced. Like we talk and just get to laughing over something stupid. Like I said the other day, what did I say? He asked me what was I watching. I said how to make a sex room. And he bust out laughing. He said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Yeah." He was like, "Okay, do tell. I'm interested." I said, "Anyway." And so he's like, "Wow, that does sound interesting." He said, "I thought you was some perverted." I said, "No." I said, "But it's interesting that, and this is the truth, I'm telling y'all this. It's interesting also how when you're married, sometimes the curse of life can keep you from being lovers. I went through that. Me and my husband went through that. And so, sometimes when you married, the cares of life, you be going and going, you taking care of the kids, you taking care of the bills, you working, and everything. And then you just forget to be lovers, you know. And some of them couples, that's what they forgot. So, this lady comes in and she hears, what's going on and everything. And she designs a special place for them to be intimate. And like she told this one black couple, she said, keep your children out of this room. And that's a lot of times, as I keep telling people, I learned that keep your children out of you and your husband's space. That's you all space. And a lot of times when we start letting the kids in, they don't know no boundaries. And then we start feeling obligated, like, oh, those are my kids. Let me, but then what happens with your mate? What happens? So yeah, when she said that, I said, bingo, so yeah. But that was it. Yeah, he do. Mimi, he wants the best for you. Yes. So, and it's you, y'all. I know people. I think a lot of people want to rather see QB. But let me make a statement. I hope y'all understand, and this is not to anybody. I'm just making a statement. When I accepted my calling to be a preacher, I started off preaching to just my family and the pastor. Okay. And so I got used to numbers not being important to me when I have something to say. Yes, it's nice to look and see a lot of people, period. But for a while, it was my husband, my kids, and my pastor. That's it. And word got around because somebody came one night that, belonged to the church and heard me minister. And that person began to tell people too, y'all need to come out on Mondays. Y'all missing it. I've always been the underdog. People's always treated me like the underdog, because like I said, I'm straight up no chaser. And a lot of people don't like that. They like the fluff and stuff. That ain't me, So anyway, people start coming out. And before you know it, Monday nights got packed. Got packed. So I said that to say this. This is new to me to a certain degree. Okay, I've been having my channel for years, but to a certain degree, this is new to me. But I have to be authentically me. I have to be able to cut this computer off and feel good in who I am. I don't do beef. And I know right now, drama sells. So everybody's loving the drama. Drama, 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 drama. I don't even like drama in my own life. Every now and then I log in to see what the happenings is. And if it's not toxic and I'll listen a little bit, then I'll cut it out. A whole lot of people that I still support, I don't even go to their rooms no more because all it is the same thing, different person. Same thing, different person. It's nothing positive. Everything is who said, what said, they said, we said, they doing, you doing, I'm doing. It's the same repetitive mess. And some of us got somewhere to go and a certain time to be there. And I'm one. When you are chosen and you are chosen to do great and marvelous things, you cannot fill your life and yourself with a bunch of mess. You just can't. Because mess breeds mess. So you won't get that over here. Like I throw little jokes and we have fun and we laugh and all this and stuff like that. But that is not the basis of my channel. So I'm not stuck on numbers at all. I appreciate every sub y'all got. And I do want 1,000. I really do. But if I don't get it, whatever God gives me, I'm happy with. Whatever he allows to be is okay with me. And that's the truth. Because sometimes we get stuff we're not ready for. Sometimes we can add so much, he'll give us stuff we're not ready for, and it blow up in our face. So whenever he sees fit, I have what I'm supposed to have, But I'm not stuck on numbers at all. And I'm not going to lie to y'all to get no numbers. I'm not going to create no beef to get no numbers. I ain't going to be over here nude and cussing and shaking my butt and all that. No, I respect myself more than that. Because I got somewhere to go. Again, I'm a millionaire in the making. So when you're a millionaire in the making, everything you do reflects where you're going, not where you've been. So that's why I tell my own story about I used to strip and I used to be a dominatrix and all the ugliness above. So can't nobody else tell my story. So when people hear it, they go, I heard you. I sure was. But what am I doing now? The same little project girl that went, was molested and raped and incest and abused and, stripped and all this and stuff is Dr. Such and such a sitting right here, right now, the author of 3 books and many other things. So I don't care where you start from, it's how you finish. And I don't apologize at all because everything I went through helped to make the person that's sitting right here today. And I am very proud of me. I trust me and I believe in me, even if nobody else does at all. I got my own back, even if nobody else does. And that's the truth. That's the truth. So a lot of times you may see that my chat is empty, that, nobody's in here and all this and stuff. And that's okay. That's okay. I'd rather have 2 or 3 that rock with me for real than 3,000 who could care less, who's only trying to get my information to see what hell they can do. I'd rather have 300 to 400 that really want to know what I have to say because they going through something or they've already been there or they just want to be better than to have 3,000 that just want to be in the number. That's it. So again, when I come straight forward and I shoot from the hip because that's all I know how to do. What you see is exactly what you get. That's it. So if you're excited about, or if you like what I have to say, and the things that I do, and you have any input, email me. I don't mind. We'll do a show you want to do. I don't know everything, but such as I do, I tell it. And I'm not going to denounce who I am for nobody. So let me make this clear as well. I love Jesus. Yes, I support Jesus. I am a follower of Jesus. And I'm his favorite daughter. So if that offends anyone, unsubscribe. No hard feelings. None whatsoever. All right. All right. That's all I wanted to say. I love you guys. And the next live we'll be doing is going to be a Bible study. So those that want to be a part of the Bible study, I'll let you know. And you can come on over or you don't have to. I'm not going to make it private. I'm just going to teach like I teach. Either you're going to be a part of it or not. And if anybody got a hand, I'll just block you. See, there's a remedy to everything. But we're going to have this Bible study. Okay? All right. So I'm going to get out for here, you guys. Sometimes when there are too many people in the crowd, you can't always spot the snakes. What you said. But I appreciate everybody who came up today and rocked with me. Thank you, King. Thank you, real mamas, and them bother me, them my sisters, and everybody else that was up in the butterfly queendom that I did not see, and anybody who will be listening to this later on. I love you guys. I support you guys. Remember, send me your birthday. So if you have one in August, September, whatever, we can shout you out. You are important. You're a butterfly. Let's do this thing. We will have a professional day too. Those of you who are not afraid to tell what your profession is, we're going to do that. And then I think me and King is still going to do something together. I will let you all know that as well. So, all right. Until next time, y'all be blessed.